When it comes to your home network system, there can be multiple things that can cause an issue with your network. Coming as like gremlins in the night, causing issues with your streaming, buffering for days. But today we're going to be talking about just 3 examples of potential issues in your home network cabling.
So these are the 3 things you don't want to see in your home network. We actually have 4 different wires here. We'll show pictures after, but this is your typical network switch. And we have 4 wires here. We've seen all of these types of wires in different scenarios, some correct, some wrong. And what I'm going to have Austin do here is Austin's going to go through each of them, show which one's correct, which one's wrong. So if you see any of this type of, if you see any of this in your home, run away, call someone that you trust.
Like Ghostbusters.
Yeah, like Ghostbusters, but these are network busters. We or someone else will go ahead and fix this, because this can cause problems in your networking.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with...
And I also want you to give me one later on.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with Subject A.
Who's on Subject A?
Subject A, he's one of the worst. So, first things first. Isaac, go ahead and throw a picture up so we can see a closer image of this cable. So we're going to go ahead and let's get... there it is. Okay, so first thing that I notice here is, well, the RJ45, which is this piece here. So RJ45, this piece here. So that piece right there on the end, that's the RJ45. It looks like something that you would find on a patch cable. But this one was basically the technician came out and put this on there. The RJ45 has a little item right there. You can, kind of see it there.
And we'll
where
show
it
pictures.
Actually crimps down on the sheathing. So that sheathing should actually be inside of this RJ45, but it's not. So that's the first issue that I see. Second issue is that the color coding seems to be a little off.
Oh, really?
So we've got green, white, green, blue, blue, white, brown, orange, orange, white. What code is that?
Oh, that's
That's code. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Is that alien?
I think that might be a different world code.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So the code that is pretty standard today is code B, which is orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. This is green, white, green, blue, blue, white, brown, orange, orange, white. Alright, so that's the second issue. And I guess let me explain why we want the sheathing inside of the RJ45. The reason why we want that is if you pull on this right here, all that's holding those wires in there is the metal pins or the copper pins that are going into the wire. So those pins are actually what's holding this whole cable together. So if you pull on this enough and wiggle it enough, it's eventually gonna fall apart. So the sheathing, when it's slid up in there and it's able to land on that crimp piece here that's pushed down, that holds and adds a little more support into the cable when you're unplugging it from a switch or plugging it back in. So when you're, plugging it in and unplugging it, it's adding a little extra support. So that's subject A, or subject 1. Subject 2, we're getting a little bit better. This one, we
I wanna
got. Yeah, you don't get this one yet.
Ah.
This one is orange, white, orange. Green, white, blue. Blue, white, green. Brown, white, brown. So the cabling is actually good. This one's
Nice.
This one's not that bad. Isaac's gonna throw up an image though, and it's gonna look fantastic. Oh, there's the image right there. So we've got the image. So we can see that the color coding is actually good.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. The only real issue with this one, they got so close. All it would have taken was just
A little more.
a little extra push there. Just a little extra push.
And
Yeah.
just like
so
the camera.
just a little extra push, and we would have been there. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and plug these ones in down here on the end, because we already talked about those. And Isaac, the moment that you waited for.
Me?
Yep, you get to talk about this one. And what I actually want you to do, so here's the cable.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep it away from Isaac just a little bit longer because he loves anticipation. So this cable here, this is Isaac's cable, and he's going to look at it and he's going to tell us what's wrong with it. So just like a fishing picture, we like to hold the cables out here really far.
Yeah,
makes them look
exactly.
bigger.
And this right here, they wanted to artificially make it look bigger, so that's why they did this.
Did you ever do the
No.
the rubber pencil trick?
No.
No.
Everyone else did it, and I was like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isaac, go ahead and take it from here
Okay.
and tell us what's wrong with this cable.
Yeah, so
And these are things that you very well could find in your home.
yes, I've seen multiple. I've seen this one for sure.
Yeah.
And
And this one.
this one too. Yeah. And this one, some techs that we've trained, I've had to say, hey, you're so close, just get a little bit further in there. And they get frustrated because yeah.
You know, the last 10% takes 90% of the time.
Kind of true, yeah. Okay, this one, by my expert opinion, looks great. Nothing wrong with it. No.
It looks fantastic.
So if we turn to the back here, and you're maybe gonna see it, maybe not. Probably not.
That's okay. Isaac, can you go ahead and
Oh!
can you throw up an image on
I'll
the
throw up
screen
an
there?
image.
Get a close-up shot. Oh,
There.
there it is. There we go. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, so now that we're looking at it,
So right here, what I see is one, all the wires are actually twisted in the back, which that means they're like, God, get in there. They
go
they
on
said
now. Get.
they said,
Go on now.
all right, we're gonna do this, but we're just gonna and there we go. Now it's fixed. See, fixed. So that's exactly what they did here. They're like, I missed it a little bit. We're just gonna sweep it under the rug instead of redoing it. Yeah.
Get in there.
So let's see if I can. Yeah, look. Wow. Okay. That's
One also, this isn't.
Yeah, I pulled the
real
sheeting back.
world 'cause-
but
Okay.
they understand. So yeah. So here you can see that the lines are a lot more sloppy too. They're twisted all over each other. They're just not looking as clean. If we even go to this one kind of looks. I mean, it's not much better, but it definitely looks
They're
a little
at least
better.
a little
Yeah,
straighter. Like
And
those ones are kind of all
they're jammed.
spaghettis.
Someone was really rushing to do this one.
This RJ probably happened on a Friday night.
Yes.
Around
4:45.
4:45.
Yeah.
It was the last one.
They started at 3:30.
It was time to go home.
Actually, you know what? And looking at it, it was time to go home because this is orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white.
So they were just really wanting to get
Yeah,
home.
they're rushing.
They
a
didn't
little bit.
even check it.
And you know what? This can happen. It easily can happen. And sometimes doing this, if you plug it in, it might actually work. There's sometimes that this will work.
Kind of.
If it's on both ends.
Yeah.
The stipulations, but
If it's on both ends, but I've also seen, depending on what device it is,
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly which one, but if two pairs are flipped, it actually won't cause
Really?
any data issues.
Okay.
I can't remember which
pairs?
pairs it is,
Yeah.
so we'll have to check that.
But there's a
can't remember off the top of
potential.
my head.
There's a potential for if you flip a pair or something like that, that it could still work, but it just won't be as good.
Right, or it could drop.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
drop. You might have weird issues happening. So I think that's what's with this one. They're rushing in both ways. They didn't crimp it right, and they just put
And
that
just
sucker
slammed
in.
it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Those are the issues that I found as well while looking at those.
Nice.
Um,
And what about this one over here?
yeah, so this one here, this one is actually not an issue, but it's an example of how it should look. So just for showing like what the crimping actually does. Obviously, in a real world example, you wouldn't be able to pull the sheathing off because it would be closed on this side, and there'd be another RJ45 on that end. So if I pulled this though right now, the sheathing just comes right off, and now you just have wires exposed. That's just showing that like the only thing that's supporting that wire is actually the pins that are holding on to it there. On this one, so if we go ahead and put this in and you go ahead and pull this, so it's crimped down, the sheathing is already all the way inside.
Yeah, that's some.
Like it moved actually.
Bad
Example.
Fuck. Oh my gosh.
So it popped out, but okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're pulling on it. See that? It's staying inside of the RJ45 because it's crimped. See that?
Did you just? Did you just pull the? How did you pull it off?
It didn't pull off. That's the thing, because that part's gonna get edited out.
I'm leaving it.
So see that? This is how infomercials work. See that right there? It's not coming out because it's pushed all the way and it's crimped down. So that's why you do that. Isaac, go ahead and throw a big image of this this data cable on here.
Done.
I don't see it yet.
Oh, did you try resetting your
Oh,
eyeballs?
there it is.
There we go.
It just came up.
There
okay,
we go.
perfect. Okay, so we can see that that this sheathing is, pushed all the way forward there. The cables look nice and straight. And then we've got orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. And another thing that we didn't see any of the other examples, but sometimes on the end of this, right here, they'll be sticking out still on the pastors, the EZ45s. Other times, they're cut off like this, so this is good.
So like, if I can jump in.
Yeah.
What happens is sometimes they have a dull blade, or
Yep.
or a rusted one, because sometimes we're out in the field, we're in the rain. Sometimes it does happen, and it just
you
doesn't.
have to do tool maintenance, or sometimes you have to buy a new crimper.
Yep.
Maybe it's been 3 or 4 years
yeah.
now. Everything's just getting kind of crusty on them, and
Yeah.
the blade maybe doesn't even fit in there right anymore. It's time to spend the $45, get a new crimper. Like,
yeah.
it's what you have to do sometimes. Or tell your employer, hey, look, we need to throw
Give me
this thing
something
out.
good,
Give
yeah.
me a new one. But yeah, that's basically another thing that you won't be able to see on this. But another thing that you can look for is sometimes if a crimper is needing to get replaced. So there's actually those little gold looking pins Sometimes when a crimper is going bad, it won't push them down all the way, and you can actually visually see that some of the pins are sticking up higher than the other.
Also, you might have to like
Get stuck in the port.
Yep,
So like
exactly.
you'll be trying to stick it in the port here, and you're gonna have it go in the right direction, and then you're gonna go like in, and then when you go to pull it out, it's gonna be like up. And then you're gonna be like, why are these things so difficult? And that could be why, is that your crimper is actually not crimping it. And usually what I found is it'll be like either 1-2 or 7-8. So when you test it and you're looking at your tester, it'll say open 1-2 or open 7-8 or 7-8, or it'll pop. It'll like be good pass,
Yeah.
and then it'll fluctuate between open and close on 1-2 and 7-8.
So what you can do is you can go ahead and ask, if you're a homeowner, you can go ahead and ask the technician to go ahead and produce a RJ45 certification, which basically there's like an official certification where it prints it out or like does a whole test and it certifies it, and there's also a tester where it just says pass. So either one of those will work. One's just more official than the other. They both do the same thing. If they show you boop boop and it says pass, that means these are good. Like, yeah,
It's good.
So yeah, that's anything else that we can part on our homeowners out there, or technicians should know this, but
I will say that that if you're a homeowner and you're trying to do your own work, at least do a little bit of research on
Yes.
what the color coding is, because as a technician, when I go into a house and someone's made up their own color code, but they at least took the liberty in themselves to use that same color code throughout the whole entire house, it's fine, but then it makes me not be able to work as quick in that house, because orange, white, orange, green, white, green, or orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown is like second nature.
almost forgot it.
Almost forgot the code.
But when I'm in this house and it's orange, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, orange, white, brown, green, white, and somehow they even got like extra colors in there, I don't know.
Purple.
And you have to memorize that. You
Yeah.
don't memorize it. You take a picture on your phone, and every time you're making it in, you might as well be a brand new technician.
yeah.
And you're looking at your phone like, okay, this is my code for today, because I'm gonna make all these new lines match the old code.
And if you guys are like, oh, that would never happen, it's
does.
happened. It's happened. So.
And in a lot of those cases, the homeowner doesn't want all the ends re-terminated because of how long it would take. So it's better to just, in some cases, just keep using that mystery code,
Yeah.
because at least you know it's gonna work.
It's been working.
It's been working.
somewhat.
It's just harder to work with. Yeah, I would say that's something that we've seen very frequently, and it doesn't just apply to networking cables like these Cat6 cables. It can also apply to like a patch panel. There's a lot of different issues that can go wrong with your home networking system.
Yeah.
So we're going to be creating some more videos about some other issues that you can see, and how to diagnose those problems, and then how to fix the problems by creating in the correct way, or whatever the solution might be.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. We'll have maybe a playlist in the description or something like that. So maybe like a how-to, and also in the comments, go ahead and let us know what have you been struggling with. We definitely want to make more valuable content for you guys. So let us know what that is.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.